Imagine waking up tomorrow with a new sense, clearer than sight, sharper than hearing. What if you woke up with telepathy? Suddenly, every stray thought, every hidden worry, every unspoken desire of the people around you hums in your head like a chorus you never asked for. At first, it feels like magic. As a species, we're wired to seek connection, to read the subtle signs in another person's eyes or the inflections in their voice. We spend a lifetime honing these skills, years attending to the subtlest cues of human interaction. And now, thanks to telepathy, all of that is rendered obsolete. No more lies, no more misunderstandings. You know what your friends truly think of you, what your boss really wants, what your partner hides behind a smile. The world seems stripped bare, honest in a way it never was before. You revel in this clarity. Business deals are done with a handshake, sealed with a silent understanding that supersedes any contract. Negotiations no longer need words. Politicians can't twist the truth. Their real motives spill out the moment they step on stage. Lovers no longer guess at feelings. They know. Secrets, the glue that once bound relationships with mystery, dissolve into transparency. For a brief moment, it feels like utopia. Humanity, at last, is honest with itself. But then the consequences sharpen. Privacy, once a sanctuary, no longer exists. Every glance on the street carries a flood of intrusive thoughts, some kind, some cruel, some unbearable. Who is that woman thinking about, fantasizing about, desiring me? Why does he want to talk to me? What does she think of my clothes, my hair, my weight? The cacophony inside your head drowns out your own thoughts. Colleagues offer a polite smile, but their words are daggers. Your partner compliments you, but you hear the unspoken criticism underneath. Parents, children, friends, lovers, none are safe from the onslaught of unfiltered thoughts. Silence, once golden, now seems selfish, dishonest. How can anyone remain silent when there's so much to share, so much to understand? When everyone is broadcasting their thoughts, why stay quiet? No one can shut the voices off, and silence becomes a forgotten dream. The peak comes when humanity realizes that our minds are far darker than we pretend. Envy, fear, rage, and desire now hang naked in the air, impossible to ignore. Crime becomes harder to hide, but so do the shameful impulses everyone carries. A man fantasizes about harming his boss. A woman considers leaving her partner. A teenager plots to steal his friend's girlfriend. Thoughts like these, once buried, now broadcast, tear at the fabric of society. Trust, once the cornerstone of civilization, erodes. Crowds avoid one another. Cities grow quiet not from peace, but from fear of connection. And then the final shift arrives. Some learn to build mental walls, to discipline their thoughts the way monks discipline breath. Others retreat into the safety of crowds, anonymity offering a fragile shield against the constant bombardment of unwanted thoughts. Entire schools of thought emerge, teaching people not just how to think, but how not to think. For the lucky few, telepathy brings solitude. They navigate a world without an inner voice, lost in the silence they once craved. Humanity doesn't collapse, but it transforms into something unrecognizable. 1,000 years later, anthropologists unearth remnants of the telepathic age, strange artifacts like books whose pages are filled with indecipherable words. They marvel at the idea of a spoken language, a time when humans didn't know what each other was thinking. They wonder, were those people happier, more free, or was it a necessary phase? A trial run for a species that wasn't ready for telepathy? Was this evolution or exile from the very privacy that once made us human?